The top 10 beautiful countries in the world. Number 10. Canada. The world's second biggest country has almost too much spectacular scenery to single out favorites. But if we had to pick, we'd start with the remote Turngad Mountains National Park, a land of polar bears and caribou, glaciers and fjords, and a stretch of mountains you're not likely to ever forget. Truly all of the country's 48 national parks are worth a visit, from Alberta's serene Banff to Yukon's extreme Kluane. Number 9. The United States of America. You could spend a lifetime exploring the sights of America, all as beautiful as they are diverse. Hawaii's vertical Napoli coast is easily one of the most beautiful coastlines on the planet. Denali National Park in Alaska is worth braving the extreme low temperatures. And perhaps you've heard of a charming little tourist destination known as the Grand Canyon. Number 8. India. Home to Himalayan peaks and Indian Ocean beaches, India's terrain can only be described as breathtaking. Kerala is easily one of the country's most beautiful states, with elephants and tigers, lush lagoon networks, and tea plantations. There are incredible stretches of sand even outside of Kerala, like Marina Beach in unsung Tamil Nadu, or Chandipur Beach in Orissa, where tides recede nearly 3 miles out to sea. The Valley of Flowers National Park is spectacular, as hundreds of species of alpine flowers carpet the western Himalayas in chromatic glory. Number 7. Italy. Few parts of the world can claim so intense a range of natural beauty, from craggy peaks and verdant hills to coasts of jaw-dropping beauty. There's nothing quite like driving through the winding, cypress-lined roads of Tuscany, past rolling green hills and golden fields dotted with sunflowers. The Dolomites are some of the most beautiful mountains you'll find anywhere, too. San Pellegrino Pass is one of its best spots for rock climbing, skiing, and, well, just being in awe. Number 6. Brazil. There is no shortage of grandeur in Brazil, whether you're standing below the horseshoe-shaped falls of Iguaçu, kayaking through the incomparable Amazon, or looking out from the peak of Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro. Fernando de Noronha, an archipelago off the northeast coast, features some of the best beaches in the country. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park boasts blindingly white sand dunes juxtaposed against turquoise lagoons. Then there's the biodiversity, the greatest biodiversity on the planet, to be exact. It's not uncommon to spot jaguars, spider monkeys, piranhas, giant water lilies, and mangroves, among several other million species. Number 5. China. As the world's 4th largest nation by area, China delivers some of the most diverse natural scenery on the planet. From sparkling lake regions and mystical mountain ranges to ancient Chinese villages, this country's beauty is inspiring. The beauty of the Great Wall of China attracts over 10 million tourists a year. Number 4. South Africa. South Africa is one of the best safari destinations in Africa, offering easy access to the Big Five: lion, elephant, buffalo, leopard, and rhinoceros, at places like Kruger National Park. Looking for penguins? Boulders Beach is just an hour's drive south from Cape Town. If you can believe it, the landscapes here are even more diverse than the wildlife. From wildflower-filled Namaqualand to the soaring Drakensberg Mountains to the Blythe River Canyon. Even in urban Cape Town, you need only look up to see iconic Table Mountain and Lion's Head. Number 3. Ireland. Unmistakably one of the most picturesque countrysides in the world, Ireland offers some of the most memorable scenic drives. Cruise the Ring of Kerry to witness some of the nation's best landscapes and charming villages. With historic castles in the distance and sheep grazing along the way, Ireland's breathtaking vistas are truly remarkable. The capital city of Dublin offers cobblestone street and the freshest Guinness around. Number 2. New Zealand. New Zealand is no stranger to breathtaking landscapes. With towering mountains, turquoise lakes, and more than 9,000 miles of windswept shores. Just look towards the resplendent fields of pink and purple lupins at Lake Takapo, or Milford Sound, a mountainous fjord where you can live out all of your Lord of the Rings fantasies. The splendor also extends below the surface to the white and wood worm caves. Leave it to New Zealand to make even worms look beautiful. Number 1. Switzerland. Tucked away in the Alps, Switzerland is easily one of the most beautiful countries in the world, no matter when you're visiting. Come wintertime though, it becomes a veritable wonderland, with powdery ski slopes and frozen lakes galore. For the best vantage point of the country's natural beauty, stay in the village of Zermatt, a ski town so pristine that people actually buy bottles of air from the surrounding mountains, including Switzerland's iconic Matterhorn mountain. Not a fan of skiing? A summer visit to Switzerland is always a good idea, where Lake Geneva's picturesque banks and Zurich's spotty, natural swimming pools along the lakes and rivers are waiting to host your next family vacation.